So good afternoon. Is it working? You hear us?
Okay, perfect. So,
Ladies and gentlemen, what a wonderful crowd here. Thank you so much for being here and being interested in the topics that we are going to discuss. I don't have presentation. I don't have any video. I'm here just by myself, sharing with you my perspective in life, sharing with you a journey that took more than 20 years. I want to say in a very difficult or challenging environment. I would just say that I was just blessed to have this journey. So I was born in Egypt, and I came from a very conservative Egyptian family, where women were having just the second voice and opinion on their own life. Looking back, and as Steve Jobs said, you cannot just linking the dots when you look forward. You link the dots when you look back. So when I look back to my life and my experience, I see how God and how lovely people that they were around me just give me a unique experience in my life that just made me be here now. And without them, I wouldn't be here and I wouldn't be in front of you. So I was normal girl. All her dream at the age of 9 years old is to go to the street and to play with the bike. But the answer was no, because now you're grown up, you cannot play in the street, only your brother can play in the street, and you have to stay home. Okay, grown up, having my baccalaureate, I want to search for a university where jobs for women was unique. Why there is no judge women? Why there is no a real leader women in my country? Why it's only men? Why it's only my brother? Why I had to step out from a private school? Because my family faced a financial issue early age, and I have to be in a public school, while my brother has to stay in the English and private school. All this to share is not to complain, or this to share just to give you an idea that barriers, challenges is only here. When you determine and when you know exactly what you want, you get what you want. In 1998 exactly, I worked for a multinational company that they were the first in Egypt in retail industry. And I was an HR, so I was a branch manager. I succeed very well in university, in school. I got very good remarks. I joined this company and I work as a HR, branch manager. And then I found, wow, the GM store manager is taking almost 4 times my salary. Okay, this is a good career for me. I want to be there. I went to my manager, my boss. I told him, you know what? I want you to help me to grow in this career. What was his answer? Forget it. You are a woman. You can't do this job. The job is very difficult, even for us as a man. Could you imagine how would you manage that as a woman? All what I wanted is just to grow, to learn. I didn't ask him to put me there. This didn't stop me. So in 2000, June 2000, I was promoted as the first and youngest female GM in Egypt in retail industry. After that, I pursued in my career. I joined another big companies in Egypt, and I was always the first female. After 20 years, I'm still the only female among men in the leadership positions. What's happening? What's happening here? Why still, after 20 years, we are having this gap here? With all my respect, And I'm not judging anyone here. This is because we have a lot of biases in our mind, a lot of biases in our way of educating our young ladies and how we are persuading or how we are seeing the life that pressure, you have to get married, your family, your kids, everything that you have to do as a woman. I am a mom of two boys. One of them, he was with me yesterday here, 11 years old. Unfortunately, he got sick last night. I had to take him to hospital. I slept this morning at around 5:30, 6 a.m. And I came here and full energized and very happy to share with you my experience and to talk about this topic today. We all would love to have life balance in our life. But would you mind using your mobile or just a note? What does it mean for you, work-life balance? Ready? Yes, please.
So, so for me, work-life balance is being able to do everything in my remit to the best of my ability, be it a mum, be it a working mum, be it an educator, a coach, and so on and so forth, doing everything to the best of my ability and balancing it out with my own break so I can look after my mental health and well-being by going to the gym and so on and so forth.
What is your name again, please?
My name is Tess Pereira.
Tess?
Pereira.
Tess Pereira. Oh, lovely name. So Tess Pereira said something very nice and sound like a lovely song in my ears. Life balance, it's about what you really want and how you make this balance as you want. So life balance is not about others. Life balance is about you. What you want first. Do you know what you want? Do you know what you want? Yes. Please. What's your name?
My name is Maryam Isa Al Ali, and I have a purpose. So whenever I meet someone, and we are all proud of all our accomplishments. Thank you so much for sharing your story. But the thing is that the way I introduce myself now has changed in the past 5 years. So would you mind say it in Arabic and then in English?
As you want. I think we have, maybe we can translate for
Okay, so
speaker.
okay, so I'll do it in both. So in Arabic, when I introduce myself, I say, my name is Maryam Isa Al Ali. Sorry, in English. Whatever. Okay, sorry. My subtitles are mixed up a little bit, sorry. So in Arabic first. اسمي مريم عيسى آل علي. وعندي غاية. غايتي هي مساعدة الآخرين على إدراك معنى الأصالة ليخدموا بها غاية أسمى. My name is Maryam Isa Al Ali and I have a purpose. It's to help others embrace their authentic self to serve something bigger. And everything I do in my life, going back to your point, is in service of my bigger purpose, and it's my United Arab Emirates. So I have a clear mind whenever I wake up in the morning, whether I'm at my job, whether I'm doing something for the community, whether I'm doing something with my studies, it's all in service of something bigger than who I am. And when I got blessed to find my purpose, I made it my mission to help others find theirs.
That's great. Thank you, Mariam, for sharing. That's so lovely. May I ask you something? What about yourself?
Yes, again, pretty much for me to live my purpose, I have to add something to myself first. So I always say, أضف لنفسك لتقدم لوطنك. Add value to yourself so you can serve your community or your country. So every month I have something called an add-on experience.
Okay.
Add-on means I add value to myself. You guys all here with an add-on experience. You're adding something to yourself. But you'll be so selfish if you keep it to yourself. So you create something called a pass-on experience. It's when you pass this knowledge to someone else. You leave this event, you go back to your community, to your work, to your family, you transfer the knowledge you got in here. So with every add-on, I do 3 pass-ons. This is my first add-on February. In 3 days, I'll be in Las Vegas to attend another conference. When I come back, I'm going to create 3 pass-ons for that.
That's amazing. That's amazing.
Yalla, come.
Yalla, amazing. Who else would like to share? Please.
I don't want to seem I mean, you seem really perfect. I don't feel I'm perfect because when you ask this question, I find it very difficult to balance my work and life. I'm a mom of 2 as well. One of my boy and a girl.
Oh, amazing.
A bit of the best, yeah.
Okay.
My daughter has ASD, So it's something that is very difficult for me as a mom.
Okay.
But I'm a working mom as well. And I own 3 businesses and working on my 4th. So it's a lot of things all together.
Can you give just for such amazing mom and woman and entrepreneur, because it's a real example that another challenge in life, but how are you managing that?
When you asked the question, you said they told you you're not allowed to play outside because you were a girl.
Yeah.
I think most of us has experienced something similar.
Yeah.
I remember I have 2 brothers, one older, one younger.
Yeah.
And when my parents decided, to give them a little bit more education other than school,
Yeah.
they took them to something called the British Academy. I don't know if anyone here from Dubai remembers this. It was a very old academy that teaches English. And I really wanted to go. And they told me I was a girl, so I was not allowed to go because it was after school and it was a mixed environment.
Yeah.
I used to do my brother's homeworks. And I'm now better in English than they are.
Did you thank him for that?
Yeah, well, they wanted to play. I wanted to learn. And it never stopped me, just like you said, it's in here. And if you think that this is a barrier, then it's going to be a barrier. If you think, no, there's an opportunity. Yes, they didn't let me go, but I still learned something because I wanted to. So it's really in your head, and it's what you can do with it.
Why did you mention that you are not perfect?
No one is perfect. I don't think anyone's perfect.
Who told you that? Who told you that? I don't know. Okay. When you hear that somebody tell you you are human, or when you say, I'm just a human, what comes to your mind? Limitation or limitless?
No, I think limitless.
So if limitless, what does it mean limitless?
I tell myself to do more. If I tell myself I'm perfect, I'll just sit here and do nothing.
Okay, so this is a way to motivate and encourage yourself to develop. Okay, we have to know something. Okay, evolving and developing is part of us as a human being. So this is absolutely normal. Look around you. We want to be able to stop at a certain stage. We have to accept that. Reaching a stage and then another thing, this is part of our nature as human. So we are all perfect as we are. We are all having limitless in our life. The only limit that we are having is here. Is whatever you are having and you blocking yourself, it's just here. If I just surrender to my environment, I said, yes, you know what? I'm just a woman. I don't need to work hard because my dad told me, why are you working 15 and 16 hours? At the end, you will get married and your husband will buy for you whatever you want. I said, you know what? I'm not going to be like that. I will have my own freedom to be in a marriage because I love this person, I love my family, and I want to live my life with this man forever. Not because my financial situation is squeezing me to be in a marriage that I'm not happy in.
The other way around. Sometimes I know people who stay in a marriage because of financial problems, but they don't have to if they were independent. Another thing I would like to add for everyone, I don't know if someone knows me here. I'm a blogger, 10 years now. This is my 11th year. I was the first Emirati blogger. And I remember something, I didn't share this with my followers before, but my mom used to tell me I would never get married. That was a taboo, to be a blogger and show, fashion and stuff and face. I showed my face 5 years ago, not so long ago, but it was like a taboo and I'm never going to get married. And I always remind her, remember when you said that and now I'm married and I have 2 kids? So
Teasing her?
I tease her all the time.
Very good. Good for you. That's very good. So work-life balance, it's about you. It's about your internal balance. To be able to do that, first thing, you need to design your life. You need to design your life. You need to know what you want. Would you mind to write for me 3 things that you really want in life? If you can't find 3 things that you really want in life, I think you will need to have another session here. Just 3 things. Please write it on your mobile, on a paper, just an exercise. Three things. I'll just leave them a minute and then I will go round. And I'm very happy that you are all open and willing to share your own experience for learning. It's really a kind of nice inspiration here. Ah, I see a familiar face here. What's your name? Another lovely Mariam with us would like to share her experience, please.
I think, yeah, the three simple and the important thing I think of is happiness
Okay.
and peaceful mind
Okay.
and healthy, to be healthy.
Helping?
Healthy, to be in a good health, yeah. So this is the major three things I'm thinking about, really.
Great. Who else would like to share? Three main things. Three things in your life that you really would like to achieve or you want on life. Your name, please?
Yeah, hi, my name is Dana. And my three main things in my life that all my beloved to be in good health, success, and to be financial settled, and to get all what they are wishing and deserve. Okay, and to open my own business also. Yeah, in the next future. Yeah.
Oh, so we have more than three here. Who else would like to share? Oh, okay. Please.
It's me again. So
lovely.
for me, first and foremost, respect. Respect.
Okay.
Okay, and followed on from that, love for self
Yeah.
and love for the people around me.
Okay.
And the third thing is a voice to be heard, to communicate my messages, and to hear other people's stories and help them communicate theirs. For me, those three things are of paramount importance.
So the last point is getting connected. to each
Connected,
other.
rapport, exhibiting empathy and emotional intelligence, because I believe that is really lacking in today's society. In order to be emotionally intelligent, one must let go of the academia and say it's okay to feel, it's okay to be, it's okay to talk. So that's what I'd like.
It's amazing. Okay, if you allow me to comment, what is happiness? Mariam said that one of her main things that she would like to achieve is happiness. What is happiness?
Content. Satisfaction and released from any commitments.
Okay. What else? What could be your own perspective on happiness? You like to share something? No, are you sure? Even in Arabic? No? Okay. Please.
Yes, hi. I think happiness is fulfilling my responsibility as well as not losing myself in between. So,
So you think that if you fulfill all your responsibilities, you will be happy?
and keep my identity and whatever my personal goals are.
And do you think this is something similar to the lovely lady which is next to you as happiness?
Yeah, I guess so.
Is it true?
I would not agree. I would say that for me, the happiness is that achieving that feeling good state, whatever I do in my life. And I believe that most of us have this tendency to feel good. And that all things that we are doing in our life is about to feel good.
Okay.
So for me, happiness is just to feel good whatever I do.
Okay. You want to add something?
بالنسبة لي السعادة هي الرضا والعطاء.
Okay. Any other person? Yes, please.
I feel like it's more about embracing your authentic self, like being content with who you are as a person. Like if you are happy with yourself, you're gonna always find a way to make yourself happy and make those around you happy.
And how would you be happy with yourself?
Again, about embracing who you are. Like if you think about it, you don't have to be a replica of someone to be happy. You can find. I mean, embracing your own self means being happy with your heritage, being happy with your traditions, being happy with the way you come across. If you are someone who's loud, you can be loud. You don't have to be quiet because someone told you to be that. Just be who you are as a person.
But if your culture said to you have to be quiet, what would you do?
I would. Do you want the real story?
We are here sharing our real stories.
I mean, to be honest with you, one of the things that I was challenged a lot when I started my growth journey, I was told many times, Maryam, you are a girl, you come from a conservative family. Who do you think you are? I showed myself on social media for the first time and I get attacked and hammered. You call yourself Bint Zaid and you show your hair. So you get a lot of criticism, right? But the thing is, like, people, you don't know who I am as a person. So even when I show myself on social media and people know me in real life, I'm the same person. I don't have to fake who I am to be successful. You just embrace who you are as a person to be successful. Again, I'm proud to be an Emirati in a time like this. Like many people paved the way for us. Sheikh Zayed went through a lot to pave this country for us. Our current leader, they believe in women empowerment and everything. And I don't want to talk much about this because it's been talked a lot in a...
You have to run for election, by the way, in the parliament.
No. All what I'm saying is embrace who you are. You will be challenged, you'll be criticized, but you have to be honest to who you are as a person, as long as you're not hurting anyone around you.
So being authentic for you is the happiness. Okay, thank you so much for sharing. What's your name?
Amal.
Amal, please.
Yeah. So for me, happiness is to do what I like, but without crossing limits with others and respecting others.
But if what you like, in a way or another, touching the other border, the border of other person, what would you do?
What?
You've mentioned
Yeah.
that for you happiness,
I do what I like,
you
yeah.
do what you like as long as it doesn't
Touch
impact
limits with
touch-
other people. Yeah,
So
exactly.
This is my question.
Exactly. Yeah.
If you have something that you like,
Yeah.
but in a way or another, is touching or hurting somebody from his or her perspective, would you keep doing what you like?
No, of course no.
So you drop your own stuff.
My happiness is to don't cross the limits, to respect. It's mostly. So if I do something which I like, but I am crossing limits, I am not respecting others, I will not be happy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. There are a couple of things here I have to comment. Okay. So, for me, happiness. Please, somebody. Oh, I love that. Okay, please.
Just want to add something. I think happiness is a day-to-day process. It's not an end result. So you have to see every day what are you happy about.
Okay.
People search for happiness until they are like dead or something happen like sickness. I think it's only a day-to-day process. Just find the simple things like the weather, your kids, a smile of a person that you don't know, just the simple things that you can smile and be happy about.
Perfect. Yeah, I think we have all here to encourage more participation. Okay. So happiness for me, and I want to say that it could be for everybody, is that when things go to the direction that you want, when things doesn't go to the direction that you want, this is not happiness. You start to feel uncomfortable, not sad, but a kind of negative emotions. So it's about the perception and how you see life. Really? Am I look like him? Please, thank you. But this is true. Just reflect 1 minute. Remember a moment where you really felt happy. Some people, they get a news about being pregnant women, they are very excited and very happy. Others, when they get this news, they are very sad, worried, and even rejecting. Right? Some people, when they get, I want to say it in a way or another, but in a right way. Even girls or boys, even a child. Some people, they get very happy to have boy. Some people, they get very, very happy to have a girl. Happiness is about your way of seeing life and the things happening in life according to what you want. When I was spending 17 and 18 hours working, I was extremely happy. And this has nothing related to work-life balance. Work-life balance is about you. It's about the internal balance. It's about what you want and getting what you want. And if you want to ensure to get what you want, you have to claim your power. We have to stop playing victim. We have to stop giving our own power to others. Mom, dad, husband, brother, sister, government, boss, neighbors. We have to stop that. You own yourself. You own your power. When you claim your power and you announce that I'm not victim anymore in life, I'll get what I want regardless all the talk around me, this is where you feel happy. This is where you feel happy. So work-life balance is about you being a very happy, joyful, useful being in life. So it's all about you. It's not about how many hours you spend in the office. It's not about how many hours you spend with your kids. I think we all know, and we have such examples that some parents, they spend many, many hours. I don't want to say women or girls, but so, okay. I hope it's only 2 languages. So, when we talk about the work-life balance, I was just mentioning something about the quality of time that you are spending with your beloved ones. So it's not about quantity, it's about quality. Okay? So please, yes? Okay.
I was told once by a monk that happiness is a result of mindfulness, and that when you're doing whatever you're doing, you give it 100% without worrying about anything else. And when you are 100% in what you're doing, and you're not worried about the kids when you're doing work or work when you're doing kids, that's as a result of that you have happiness, and you've given your mind a home, and you're not worried, and that's how you become happy in everything that you do. And I don't know if you agree with that or not. It's about living the moment. So when you're working, you're working. Yes. And so happiness is a result of mindfulness.
I think it's a very wise, let's say, statement. I hope that you are embracing this because it's very important it's very good. Piece by piece, you will reach wherever you want. Thank you for sharing. Okay, I don't want to take more time, but I love being around you. Thanks for the energy. Thanks for being open and sharing your own experience. I'm very proud of you. And it's a great day for me personally. We have just signed a great initiative to help and empower more young Emirati women with the Nordic ambassadors. And I have here one of my colleagues. She's one of the mentors. Thank you so much. Have a blessing day. And thanks for being here. Thank you.